Welcome to famed Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. Today's playoff matchup hits the number 10 seed versus the number 7. It's the Florida Gators and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, checking in with the Gators head coach before the game. He has warned his players about this environment, and he was correct. They've been practicing with crowd noise all week long. And that's a good thing, guys, because it is so loud down here, it's hard to even hear players talk to each other. You can see the quarterback, the players really leaning in, getting ready to take the field. They are going to have to be on point, communicate at a high level, because this home crowd is making it tough for the away team. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. It's a bunch formation. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. To throw, it's Carr. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's swarmed by the defense.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Look out, they continue to crank the tempo. Great execution, Joel, early in this playoff game.
Well, Chris, I knew they were going to go fast, but
he's got a crease. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. They continue to feed the hot hand, and if there's anything, Joel, we can amp up this crowd even more for this playoff game, it's to get this running back going, churning out yards on the ground.
Chris, I love it. It's such a smart fan base. They know exactly what this team needs to do to have success, and that is pound the football on the ground and use their special player in the backfield to do it. So when they see success, in particular early in the game, they get all ramped up. You know, Chris, on the stat sheet, that shows up as an incompletion, but I think it's a really solid play and read from that quarterback. There's nothing there, and there's no reason to force the ball. You're down inside of the red zone. You might as well live to snap it another down, and here you just create second down. That's a good decision to throw the ball away.
Touchdown, Irish, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
They'll test the right side here. That's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Now the pass rush gets home.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard. He was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question.
Got an opening here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. And the pressure's on. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. And the Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. He's got space on the left. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's going to take off here. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
And they convert on 3rd down, move the ball to the 36. Well, no surprise on 3rd down, they go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Mobley. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That is a difficult throw, Chris. You're throwing into some tight windows in this position on the field. You just got to be careful with the football. The last thing you want to do is put this ball in harm's way and create a turnover. This quarterback has got to be more careful.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
What a decision upcoming here for this head coach after this long, successful drive from his offense. You know he wants to pay it off with a touchdown and not settle for a field goal. Does he go for it? I think you should. I know the defense just played well in the last snap, but this offense is still in rhythm.
Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Powers into the end zone. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air, it's Jones. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Off target and incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. The Gators will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using his legs, it's Mobley. First down, looking for more now. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Caught on the outside. It's Montgomery.
In order to be a good passing team, throwing the ball short, it has to be on time and accurate. This is late. It's too far outside. And he's got a toe tap just to get a catch. At this point, it's just good for the wide receiver that he's able to get a catch on it.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Mays. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
These offensive tackles are having problems with these outside linebackers, whether it's on a straight rush or a blitz. These linebackers have presented a lot of issues. They've got to give these tackles help. Maybe a tight end, maybe a running back, a chip, something on the edge.
Grab made by the tight end. And now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket the rest of the half. backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Brown. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, we knew these outside linebackers were going to be a problem in the pass rush, and they are here again. On the blitz on the outside, these tackles are just not getting out there and securing the edge. Outside linebacker getting to the quarterback, and they get another sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. The Irish now use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Makes the grab. It's Porter. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Looking to pass. It's Carr. He'll take a deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks it up. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Florida offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Jones. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incomplete.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Here's a 1st and 10 play. On the ground, it's Mobley.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game, but when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier and a great tackle in the backfield.
The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, it's Carr. And the pass is intercepted, a takeaway for the defense. He could go. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. He's past the 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Florida. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. Offense moving into a bunch formation. And here's the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Look out, he's got space ahead. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Sees an opening. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Grab down the middle. It's Mobley. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine. When this offense continues to pour it on, you can just feel the energy growing. This fan base can sense it. They're so close now to a huge home playoff victory.
I've been impressed with this group all day long, really all season long. But you think about what they've been able to do in this playoff, game. The execution has been off the charts. This touchdown was sensational, and you can just feel it. This building is ready to go crazy for this home playoff win.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time, went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Finds his man. It's Mays. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's Jones. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do.
Look out, he's breaking free. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris,
touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offense.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. They'll run it from the gun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Jones. The pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
So ball at the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Mays. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Yeah, this is a good job by this defense. Just keep the ball in front of you and force a fourth down and hopefully a punt.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. To the air, it's Jones. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Coming after him. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. An incompletion makes it second down. Working clock with the ground game. He's got space. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish. This home crowd is in a frenzy.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking for a gap. It's Montgomery. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Can't imagine the disappointment on that sideline. They had such a great year, and they get themselves to this point in the playoff. And to play this way today, I know they didn't expect it. Heck, Chris, you and I didn't expect it. But here they are. And I got to tell you, for these seniors, I just feel for them.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him for a first down.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, is that this defense has been ready for everything that they've been shown. And I got to tell you, like, they just never made an adjustment on offense. They didn't get the ball down the field. That's why they're down big in this game, and that's why they're going to lose.
Moves out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Chris, a completion like this in this moment in a playoff game can almost be frustrating. You think to yourself, man, why couldn't we get this going earlier? I don't know if it's going to matter here, but I tell you what, if it's going to, they're going to have to go hyper fast. Why not try? It's the playoffs. It's do or die. I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Gators. He runs it into the end zone.
Well, it's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And, again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those. It reminds me a lot of Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. Remember, he had multiple 100-yard kickoff returns for the Irish? Well, here, chalk this one up. Look at the speed on the outside.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes the rush. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Montgomery. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now, 2nd and 3. Scanning the field. It's Jones. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments. Chris, being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye, they don't get the opportunity to establish rhythm. And we'll see if this group can take the momentum created today and potentially get an upset win in the next round.
That's going to do it for our coverage. Our winner today takes one huge step towards realizing their dream, a national championship. We'll talk to you down the line. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.